Hello everyone, I'm not in Barbados, I'm in Linda near London, and I haven't done anything for a while, so I thought I'd better do something. This is lockdown hair. My poor hairdresser has got COVID. Get well soon, Shelley. You're amazing. And this is going to be a prawn stir fry, and it's so quick. So I'm going to put, first of all, the heat on hot. And I'm going to use coconut oil. The reason is that it can cook at a higher temperature than the olive oil, which will burn. So while that's heating up quickly, I'm going to use my mandolin to finish off my veg. Now this is the stalk of broccoli, really good for you. Use it. So I'm going to use the mandolin. This is cheaper than buying a knife. But you've got to be really careful because you can cut yourself badly. So when it gets low, you need to put it into the holder so you protect your hands and don't slice your fingers off. I have sliced them before. I've got one I had before. Look, they're quite nice, aren't they? So that's going to go with my onion, a little bit of cabbage, but I've also put all this through the mandolin. Here's my prawns, and I've got some other veg out the fridge as well. I've got some mushrooms, some broccoli, and oh, look at these, asparagus. Just cut them up nice and small. So now my pan's got hot, I can feel it. I'm going to put my oil in. You can use a wok for this as well. So you start with the hardest vegetables first. So these are quite hard. So these are going in first. They look like little stars, don't they? Followed by the onions. Nice, thinly cut. Nothing like a thin cut onion. So they go in, just get them to soften a little bit. While they're softening and cooking, I'm going to make a sauce to put on it. So what's going in my sauce? Well, first of all, one of my old favourites, some olive oil. Get that in. I've got some soy sauce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 splashes of that. I've got some apple cider vinegar. Great stuff this. Don't put too much in or it'll be really vinegary. So really just a couple of teaspoons of that. And then I'm going to make it sticky. So I've got some molasses here. Now you can use other things. You could use honey, or you could use, if you're on a cancer diet, you could use stevia, or you could use palmyra oil. I'm going to give this a turn, browning nicely. Good stuff. This really does take minutes, this recipe. So the next hardest thing is probably my broccoli. That can go in next, followed by the asparagus. And the top. Now I want to give it some flavour, so I've used a spoon to peel my ginger. Really easy to do, much better than trying to use a potato peeler. And I'm going to slice up a big thumb-full of ginger. I could have put it through the mandolin actually. But I bought myself these new knives for Christmas. Fantastic, really sharp. There's nothing like a really sharp knife to make life easy. So this is being sliced up. Spread that around and give it, because it's on high, give it another stir. You can see it's getting a bit brown already. So we want these to be quite crispy. Is it al dente vegetables? What else have I got? This is turmeric. Wonderful. So I'm going to again, a bit more ginger. Slice that. Lovely anti-cancer spice, turmeric. Put that in. Thinly sliced. And finally, here come the prawns. So these are jumbo king prawns, uncooked. Buy them frozen, stick them in the freezer, get them out whenever you need them. Takes only an hour or so to defrost. Now, how do you know when the prawns are cooked? You know because they turn pink. Finally, I've got some cabbage. Sprinkle that on. And I try and add these to everything, some mushrooms. Now all I've got to do is just keep giving this a bit of a stir so it cooks nicely. When I start to see the prawns going pink, God, Shelley, I hope you get better from COVID soon. Have you seen this hair? It's getting in my face. So, oh, they're beginning to go pink. Can you see that? Some of these ones, look, they're just turning on the turn now. There they go. Once they've all gone pink, I can put my sauce in. Now, if you know Gordon, you'll know that he likes it spicy. So, I've mixed up some spices here. I have them already. And this is turmeric, paprika, salt and pepper. And I'm going to give that a little sprinkle. Look how healthy that looks. And a couple of prawns that need to go pink. Come on, guys. Nearly there. And I'm going to turn it down now because in is going my sauce. And finally, I've got some of these bare naked noodles. They're low in calories, they're made from the konjac root, then they haven't got any lectins in, they're wheat-free, rice-free, and they take seconds to cook. So they're going in. Get them nice and covered with the sauce. And turn that up a little bit because it's going a bit stewy. Then a couple of bowls. Look, this is all being done live. This is how long it took. Just a few minutes for a really, really healthy dinner or lunch. How many minutes? 9 minutes it took. 9 minutes. Well, let's give it 10 and then dish it up. Desperately seeking a hairdresser. Look at that. Right. There we go. this sauce. Who could want for anything more? Bon appetit, everyone.